can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something, I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
Alrighty then. Let's all go commit suicide.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made.
Ooh, cheeky.
So let's take a look.
The Tower of Darkness. Saruman, come down here and face me.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Reminds me of a movie.
This room actually has a maze in it.
Can't remember what it's called.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press the use key on your gamepad, and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Cheers, mate. Oh my god, what? That's the exact same surface that's used in the Stanley Parable. For when you walk into that massive, empty, unfinished room, the entire wall is made of this.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
You know what?
Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
God damn it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I will end you. Sweet. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, this is such a labyrinth. I just expect to see David Bowie walking out of there, start singing. dance, magic dance, magic dance.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Cheers, mate. Always looking out for me, aren't you?
Was I a failure for not understanding this game?
I solved the puzzle, guys.
I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why.
I wonder if...
I remember, it's
If
June
this
of
is all
2011. I'm playing this for the very first time. And as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them...
I'm wondering if this is real. What I mean is this Coda guy real? Is he genuinely telling me a story? Or has he conjured this story? Or is this literally a documentary?
I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
What?
And he wouldn't.
3 dots? Am I missing something?
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped.
You could be
left,
David Bowie.
and it felt somehow like I had failed.
As the world falls down.
Where did I screw up?
Oh, cheeky. What?
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did.
What did you do?
I poisoned it for you.
How? How? Tell me how.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
So you've infected
And
my purpose.
the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Wait, what? Stop adding lampposts to them? But he said Coda was the one adding the lampposts.
And then you stopped. And I didn't have anything left to show people.
What?
I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
What? Oh dear. Someone's made a breakup game. Oh dear.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Holy shit. Don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again?
What better apology
Please,
than release all
I
those
need to
games
feel
the
okay with
world?
myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry.
What
I'm
do
sorry.
you want?
Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
I only just noticed. I literally only just noticed it was getting smaller at the last. Epilogue. So this is obviously a train station, and it's going to be something to do with him departing forever.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more.
I thought that was the last game he ever made that we just played, so what are we doing here?
More. It's like a disease.
Sweet. Let's get on this bitch. Oh, what? You having a laugh? I paid first class, alright? That means I get a window.
Solution.
Ugh. The fuck? That was a quick journey. Good job. Here I am at the homestead.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons. Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are.
What?
They'll hate you.
into darkness.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Three pillars. More than 3 pillars. Which one shall I go through?
What now?
Ugh, so much walking. God.
I think I need to go. And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Guess we're playing Serious Sam now. You know, this kind of reminds me of... no one's going to understand this reference at all. On Assassin's Creed Revelations, there's downloadable content where you control Desmond in first person, going through some trippy Animus levels combined with his own mind. And a lot of it is very similar to this. Fucking hell. Oh, yummy. Release the Balrog. Help? Yeah, okay, cool. Stanley passed through the corridor. Oh god. Oh. This would be awesome with Oculus Rift. God. I feel so sorry for anyone that's still watching this, like seriously. How depressing must your life be to just watch me play this? I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, kill me, why don't you? Or are we gonna float? Yeah, we're gonna float, cool. Okay then. Oh Jesus Christ, that is insane. That is absolutely insane. Oh my god. So yeah, where's David Bowie? Jesus fucking Christ. That gives me shivers, like, fuck. Genuinely can feel shivers down my spine. I don't even know what I'm supposed to think. Crazy, bro. God almighty. So this was a legit documentary, Jesus Christ. Ah, fucking hell. Well, that was an interesting experience, guys. I have a feeling that there might be a little more after the credits, but if not, I'll just cut it here. Holy shit. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall leave you now. But I hope it was an enjoyable experience. I hope we've all learned something today. Like how to go outside and get some sun.